Okie dokie. I think that worked. Okay, so I'm not doing a terrible lot today. So I figured I might as well just play some Wildermyth. As this isn't my main one, this is just a fresh, new one with no unlocks. Nothing. Zip, zilch, nada. Yeah, I'll just go for adventure. For anyone that hasn't played Wildermyth before, it's great. Go pick it up. Seriously. You can even play in multiplayer. Today I'm just playing solo. If anyone's also a fan of XCOM, if you set the difficulty to Tragic Hero, you'll be set. I'm playing adventure because as soon as I, like, even on adventure mode, if you are not paying attention, which I don't, your characters can either be maimed or died. Deaded. Deceased. No more. Pining for the fields. Oh my god, 3 goofballs. Ooh. You know what? I don't think I've done a run where it's just been like 3 of the same. I'm just gonna go with it. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. I can make my death sound really ridiculous. Alright, then I should at least try and start it serious. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by a hole in her sock, a young woman named Julietta takes the seasonal road to the town of Falcon Crossing. I have to avoid Master Ward's window. He'll throw another pot at me. I mean, his daughter had it coming though, didn't she? I want to get me in a barrel fight. I'll obliged. Simple as that. Breeze was light that day. Birds are timid. In fact, the whole world is taking a breath, ready to leap into the sea. And they're ready, huh? Here's the hard part, getting Griella out of her house in a timely fashion. How many quips and pranks has she prepared is the question, and not even Is that smoke? Fluttering flames roost among the far-off rooftops. Julietta hurries towards town, thinking of Griella, a young woman who she's known since girlhood. Are they rivals, friends, or romantic? Let's make them rivals. Or maybe not so fine. Ick. Hey, Griella, you here? Alrighty, so basically have 2 actions. So move and another move. Anyone who's played XCOM, this is fairly standard sort of movement. So they're turning any order. The one thing I don't like about that any order is when I'm playing with multiplayer, people tend to be like, oh, it's my turn now. I was like, uh-oh, I was just about to do a thing. right with it. Well, maybe you don't hear that. Check this one still top off while we get more details. Putting out fires. Oh, okay. Alright, so there's your actions down there. So little triangles is one triangle is an action dot, like your AP. Opens the door. Oh, if I didn't reach your house, figures. Yella, open up! You have to help out here. That thing. Why is my door unlocks? Riella shoves it open. Yeah, you! What's... Honestly, I wish you would have skipped. Get inside. Whoa. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the fire from my window. That felt like the safest... Oh. Okay, actually there's a monster in the garden. Is that okay? They just rampaged in all of a sudden. Why not kill it? Right, so here I've got some tools around. Look, I know we're not best friends, but we still need a reason to see each other. Can you help me fight it off? I like... I'm not sure why there's... Oh, it's probably bashing. There's a few different types of melee weapons for your warrior. I like to pick the pitchfork because that's technically a lance, and you get a little bit of extra space between you and the monster. Your pickaxe would be your close range slashing, and the frying pan would be your blunt damage. I can't believe I'm dying with you. You should be so lucky. You're dying alone or not at all. Whose throws heavily around beneath it? It's runs staggering below its aim. It's a road. No, I'm not going to leave her outside. Good. Alright, there's the walling stuff. Stand adjacent to an ally to wall with them. Walling reduces incoming damage by 1 and does not stack. Okay. Can't shoot from this distance. Okay. Really? Scenario that gives partial cover or good cover provides protection to adjacent units. Attacking passes through sooner has a chance sooner is it. Ooh. I haven't tried backsliding, but I really like wolf pull. Speed is fantastic in this game. Yeah, cool. Ooh. Is Ruth fun now? No, wasn't. Warning is your magical defense. Usually I just give it to whoever's lowest if it's not a mage, but... I'll give it to... You're kind of dull, but at least you're strong, Julia. Wow. The creature's death is quiet. It seems to slip from life in a few stunned, hazy blinks. They spend a piece of the day. What? What's going on? Having some weirdness. Yeah. Okay. You spend a piece of the day getting the flames under control. The damage isn't as bad as it could have been. Cancer can emerge from hiding to fight fires and feed ability. Some full of curiosity and others visibly bothered by what they've seen. Bloody must already be waiting for us. I hate to say it, but we should both go. Bloody? She's at that ruined tower by now. Probably talking to spiders or a ghost or something. Or another deer monster. Bloody will be waiting for us. What happened today could be happening anywhere, wouldn't it? Something about that tower is just stuck in my mind. It's like when you get apple skin in your teeth. In your mind teeth? Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I just think, we said we should. Tower in the hills, you've been there. Yeah, once. Actually, looking at the tracks, they come and they go in that direction. Julieta and Riella follow the pounded path of monstrous feet, hoping for the best and dreading every other possibility. Yeah, sure. A wordless flow passes between them. But the quiet only heightens their worry. You've always been a little fond of her, I thought. Gladia. No, Galdia. You mean I have? Oh. Is that true? No one does make me laugh like she does. There's more to her than that, but anyway. And plus it seems like no matter where she goes, we tend to have adventures. Part 2. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout land, which takes time. Click on the unscouted tile to show the scout's action. In here. And that's good. The tower Galdia has arranged to meet Julieta and Riella is a place she often used to escape as a girl. She knows its rooms and floors so well. She could survive being chased through them. Cough, cough. And now I wait, I suppose. Dusk gets deep as rain puddles in here. Alive is alive, till that beast breaks through. What do you say, beast? Beast noises. Even you must be bored. It's a picturesque old tower, perfect for a plot twist. Weathered and sagging, it defends nothing now. Not even rain. But as the old will tell you, precious things go overlooked in a ruin. What lodges amid the bones of failure is often the dream that drove it. That book, why have I gone? Easy then. I guess you're wondering why I'm talking to myself, huh, beast? I'm also wondering. Galdia bends to pull it loose. The book's heavier than the slender spine suggests. Look at all this. It's full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Chained girl. Given no great insight, it's the uncomfortable story of a girl shackled to a rock by her parents. It sends her spirit free, moving through the links of the chain that binds her. The jester in the jail is a farcical tale of condemned court jester. He convinces his guard that the world inside the cell is freedom, and so the dutiful guardswoman removes him. Papa Foul-Crossing's horn. Spins the yarn of a father who drank so much and laughed so freely that he grew a beautiful spiral horn. His children were very proud. Galdia reaches the last word, the final tall tale. A few blank pages are left. This book. Something in her feels it's coming loose, but she can't tell exactly what. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Alright then, I should at least start serious. Here in our yondering country. Galdia writes, words are ready, omens are formed in the fabric of everything, and she's beginning to recognize them. Some are misgivings that crept through her body like sourceless aches one wakes with. Others are more substantial, now they seem lightning plain, a promise of thunder. For in the wild black woods where birds once belled, hateful silence churns. Pain lights Galdia's head. It subsides. I made it to morning. She lowers her bleary eyes. The story lies before a luminous script. Empty pages have sprouted behind it. Why do I feel powerful? I'll use the staff. She slides the branch from the rubble with sturdy and palm-loving twist. Well, beast, it's time. I'm getting out of here. Interfuse with an object. Okay, so these are, if you notice that the warrior character and the hunter character, we also have a mystic character, which is your sorcerer, wizard, whatever. Instead of like slinging spells though, you interfuse with objects and turn them into spells. So you basically use the scenery. It's very interesting. Use the interfuse ability to connect with fire or source or scenery. Different types of scenery give you different types of effects and abilities. Many of these use the scenery to damage enemies. Alright, so all the harder things are all the things we can interfuse with. So like a wooden thing can do splinter blast. Some things are locked because they just don't have the skill for it. Textile, constrict, tools, barrage, but my favourite is 5. I think interfusing is a quick action or something. So you can interfuse and then do something else. You can interfuse with multiple objects as well. So Grey Plane is your stealth. What do I get here, so? Monsters roam the ruined halls and rattle on the rotting wood furniture. But Galdia moves quietly, sensing her way through the dark. Daylight lands on her wrist. Cool wind soothes her tired eyes. Did I make it? I did, didn't I? She closes the tower door, gentle and make no noise. That was the mystic's art that I did. Right, tower? Where'd I get it from? Could have just happened. It's just one of those things. Things a woman's born with that blossoms in her life when she needs them. People would be so mad at me. But fortune likes a smile, they say. Galdia? Guess this thing... I guess one thing this means is that now I'm a charming enigma, a mysterious enchantress, born ordinary but changed by things in her youth captivating eyes have seen. Galdia, you're okay. You're okay? You look like it. Hey Galdia, something happened? Grelda, you're here too. You're safe, good. Oh, sorry, you too, Julietta. Me and this boulder I'm next to are only barely survived. Yeah, you see that smoke on the horizon? That's from town. Yeah, that's Falcon Crossing. It burned? Oh. Things are different than they were. Yeah, well, I don't know if you've seen something quite like this. A monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Well, I'm a wizard. Okay. Discover new site. It's still an enemy control though. Click on the banner to assault it. I'm sick of talking. I'm going in. Don't follow me if you're scared. A perfect understanding isn't likely to emerge. What these beasts are, where they came from, what drove them to attack the town of Falcon Crossing. But letting them nest here feels like the wrong idea. Unless you really are scared, let's just go with the plan and go for it. Sure, well. Charge or patience? Patience. And we got raccoons and rows. And now they tell you about this stuff. Every hero starts out with 2 action points every turn. Different abilities have different costs. So the triangle with the stuff inside of it is single action, which ends the turn. Just the dot is the single action, and the swift action. Free once per turn. For action costs no points. So if any 6 steps should end a turn. I'm gonna get Julietta to move up, and she's gonna go from there, so I'll move right. Move the wizard here. And 6 step. Can't see anything in there. Okay, it's probably on that side. I'm just gonna wait. Oh shit. Nope, can't get them both. I'm gonna try and pin this one. Jerk. Rude, but I can't put it. There we go. I need to move around then, because you can't see. Technically an accessory. Now their hands are full because they're using two-handed weapons, but each character should be able to wield 2 sets of weapons. Sure. The last misshapen creature folds its bones and dies. Blue fluids darkening them in the dust. So calm accepting death. Not natural at all. Natural for suffering. Hey, look at us. Look what we did. Yeah. The day drops, day rises, dusk is sweet, the sunset's sweeter. It's not long before they've cleaned up the old tower bit. They'll be working on this place forever, I'm telling you. Someone's going to keep the fighting. On the roads, our hills, our wild places, the threat will only grow. We all feel that. Let's not wait till we overrun. We're a company of carriers now. We'll walk the land, we'll fight. People need us. We'll give ourselves a name, and make sure it's one that they'll sing. So I thought about this. Name the company. Will be called the Pupils of the Things We Lost, Ravens of the Lake, Players of the Keep. I quite like Ravens of the Lake. You can make your own name. Ravens of the Lake. After that, the three of them are inseparable. Rumours are rampant, heroes are needed. This world will be flooded in sorrows, but its defenders are joined by a fire that night. Here follow the tales of the Ravens of the Lake. Be remembered. Right, we're out of this tutorial. New tech is added to the board. You do always want to get legacy points. Legacy points. Recruit new heroes, build stations, and cancel calamities. Once the site is free and available, you can spend some time to secure it. Securing the sites provide resources now at the end of each chapter, which you can use to craft gear, add a town, or between chapters. Because we're just starting, I might just you can just catalog everything and get an item, or just take the place over. Okay. Delving through the mystery of the Pale Field Tower has proven rewarding. Hides, ingots, and smell threads. And a brooch. Block. He's got the least block. You do. What I might do... we've got no infestations yet. Normally what I do is I take over a place and prepare defenses. But we don't have incursions yet, which is this little thing. Okay, so that's our goal. Right. Go to place. Take it up. The sun's fallen and a silvery fog floats from the trees where shadows pool. Julieta, wait, the fog's thick. Important thing is to stick together. What I call a buttery mist. Globs you right in the face, doesn't it? The quiet forms a fence around them, impenetrable. The whirling air almost utterly opaque. Galdia? Quit barking, let's get to the trees, at least those are solid. They halt just inside the shelter of the pines, the dark air clinging wet. The trunks they press seem to dampen their palms. Well, what now? Then something vast moves beside them, slow, achingly slow. It passes too enormous to be seen, almost impossibly silent. My heart sounds like dog food. Night's fallen. The fog wanders away, clinging to the felting outline of that gargantuan shadow. Let's find Galdia. Maybe she saw it too. Maybe she saw it better. I'd rather take a quick look now. The trail goes cold quick in the dark. I'll try following it now. Use your courage if it's there. Fine, take the lead, but don't get careless again. As the night emptied, the silence fills again with noise, crickets, owls, and scuttering ferrets. Approximating when the giants pass, they search. There are no footprints. Pools of green light that are spaced along between the unbroken pine trunks, perhaps at a distances to match the thing's huge strides. Oh, stop it. Even as they watch, the light pools rapidly shrink into the ground, drying, sinking. Perhaps it's just a fading, like starlight. Julieta runs to scoop over one of these and scrapes the earth away at the tip of his spear. Careful. She plucks a glowing seed from the ground as it tries to burrow deeper. It slips her grasp, but then floats in the air. Floats still in the air. Deer's balls are worse out there. Snatching the seed, Julieta secures it in her pocket. This is shouting distance, right? Certainly worth a try. Galdia! Galdia finds them. But so do their enemies. Oh, that's nice. Love it. Love to see it. Oh, where is it? Okay. Can't quite make it. Strike it or die. Oh, that's weird. What's going on? I'll swap to the melee weapon. because it's a ranged monster. Otherwise I'd Guardian, which is end the turn and wait for the enemy to come within range. It's basically overclocking, but melee. This tries to work with me. Actually playing that back. Dodge. Probably give it to. Once again, the night air belongs to the songs of the ordinary creatures. Everyone still here? You know I hate night battles. Can't tell why my clothes are wet. Juliana and Rayla recount what they saw, a colossus striding silently through the silver fog. Gillian never saw more than great banks of mist separated them. They make further search on the sign of the giants passing, but are forced to camp. Precious hours from sunrise, having found nothing. You're at a neat that little scene. Juliana plants it on a sun-blessed hillside on a bed of soft earth. Who knows what will sprout? Hooray! It's basically every time we clear an area, you get another monster card, which makes stuff stronger, or it adds more monsters, adds worse monsters. You can use your LP to get rid of cards, but I try to hold on to them for as long as I can. Stop a bit of time. Infestations create the strength of source threat and ambush groups of 1 or 2 3 men. You can clear infestations by taking out the source or sending a group of heroes to patrol on the tile. Get some spell fried stunt chance. It's much too much, but I'll give it to the ranger. Now she got shiny knees. Now that we've got incursions, I might prepare some defenses. That's just going to give us another card. Okay. I might go down here and recruit and prepare defenses. Ooh, interesting. You don't see many of the other characters, or the other enemies. Every now and again you'll get one, but that's not too bad. Mostly we'll be fighting these guys because they're the main enemies of this campaign. So I'm not too mad at that. Greed wagon. Yeah, sure. What, you think we can't handle the Gorgons ourselves? Come on, how are we going to become world renowned if we're not growing in the ranks? Plus, I would like someone else to talk to while you and Greelo are bickering around the campsite. The stars are beginning to come out by the time they got to the Falcon Crossing proper. Good thing we got here when we did. It looks like most people are still out and about. Maybe we can knock out this errand sooner rather than later. Wait, you're back? Already? You wiped me out that quickly, or... You didn't give up, did you? What do you take us for? Good. You'd have been the sorriest band of heroes I'd ever seen if so. Actually, we're back because we're looking to expand the company. How about you? You look ambitious. And you could probably fight with that thing in a pinch, right? Probably. I can try and take on a name for myself as a mason, but a hero's reputation sounds even better. And there's not a lot else keeping me here right now, as the season when a young man has to figure out what to make of his life. And the season's brought a lot of changes. Can't argue with that there. It'll be good to have the help. We've learned a bit of the wild so far, and we can have someone get you up to speed. And he's already got the sword, so... Go here next. Oh, that's the one that I want. Oh, battle dancing. And prototypes. It's all good. It's all good. No, I'll go paladin. Ooh. You'll be glad you called on me, Julieta. I'm what you call a firebrand, a mighty mirror of war, a lioness with the lightning in her eyes. Here's something to try. Let's walk in silence for a while. Just for a little while. How about that? Want me to show you my tooth collection? But I seriously forgot where we're going. Fine, one more time. My cousin's in danger. He's been kidnapped by someone you claim to know. And so... right. I recall now. Alright, so then you know why I'm not in a chatty mood. Well, there's one thing well... What? You said I claimed to know the kidnapper. I was kidding, of course. There would be such a crazy coincidence. Expletive. And so our journey to save Mark began in a guttural style. I will leave our good friend Bond to fix up the last defense, because I think warriors are faster at doing that. Sending work equal works. Riella or Juliet attempt to So how about this? We storm in, kill all the bad guys, and rescue Mark. That does sound like your kind of a plan. Just crazy enough to work. We're not doing that, okay? So you don't actually want to rescue? I'm thinking... You know, when I've tried to avoid danger to my own self, You know, after I've shouted lots of obscene names at someone for no good reason, what I do is I create a distraction, crack a joke, or start a different argument, offer a drink, or a diversion. But what do you have in mind? Don't say dancing. I start a fire up on this hill, but the fire is a joke, and we'll get him. Suppose it could work. Is that safe? Possibly we end up cooked and overwhelmed. Well, part about starting fires and ambushing divas sounds like dangerous to you. Let's get blazing, my obnoxious friend. Your nephew is as good as saved. Oh, what about my cousin? Because Mark's my cousin. Oh, different enemies. Where are they? 2. Quite enough. There. Stuns as you crit. Give the newbie some knees. Mark! It's right here. You okay? You seem to be kidnapped by divas. Yes, I don't understand, Oh, it doesn't matter why. You're safe. I know I would have gotten evil if you were dead. Juliana, did my sister send for you? That's right, she wrote that you'd be taken and feared the worst, didn't we, Briella? Not really. But listen, this is all very boring, so should we go? This place stinks of mushrooms and mold and muck dwellers. I have to thank you too. Your name is Briella? You're so brave. Julietta is lucky to have an ally so able and someone she can turn to in times of serious trouble. Bruh. After a short trip to Mark's hometown where they feasted and danced, anointed with laurels and meadows and songs, Briella and Julietta set out home for once more. And it turns out I'm not such a worthless girl to have around, nor am I exceedingly silly. Actually, I can be a little silly at times, and I guess we should all learn to accept that. Oh, sick. Yeah, these extra quests are really good because it adds, so... Okay, one thing about this game is that the characters age, and at some point they will get too old to do the adventuring, and then their kids take up the role if they get kids. Ooh. Ooh. Both of these are passive. I'll get quick Ulstryx for now. That's okay. second. Okay. There. Really? Okay. So these Morgoth, they're technically undead. This place is infested, so they are extra strong. If I patrol to get rid of the infestation, then they're a lot easier to deal with. Oh God. I'm trying to think how to. Okay. So the areas that you can see are the only areas that I can get to. Basically, in order to get to this area, which is our main goal, I have to carve a path through the mountain. This is all mountain range, and then this is basically a space that I can't walk through because it's all impassable mountain. And I can't go here because it's all ocean. This area, if it didn't have the bridge, I wouldn't be able to cross it either. Just thinking. I would like to clear all these places because then I can get more resources for the next chapter. This one is 3 chapters. That's fine. We can go back. Infected tiles are where incursions spawn from, which is why I've basically been shoring up these areas. And an incursion is basically a small siege you gotta deal with. Might get some more wood for the fire. You gonna be up longer? The bond's already turning in. It's not that late, is it? I guess that stretch of thick brush day was rough. Somewhat. Anyway, want company? Don't feel obliged. I won't be interesting. Just awake. Right, fuck. More wood. Oh, thanks. Fire wriggles through the fresh wood, happy as a mud dog. Gardia's eyes grow tired. She begins to see things. Galia watches the story take shape. In Laura Blast Mine, there lived a young woman who had been the makings of a mage. She'd been coaxing out her magic gift for years. She pushed and pulled energy from the rocks in the woods nearby. Her friends and elders hadn't seen such tricks before, if tricks they were. The young woman was welcome as a curiosity. As her skills grew, so did expectations. Defender of Vorblast's mine wears more than a wooden bead around her neck. It fits you well. But when Morgathi feet came, stomping and scraping, Galia shakes off the story's unpleasant end. The next day brings weird anticipation. Looks like they made a stand outside the Laurel Blast mine proper. Shirt snags and broken brake handles still around. They can't have been well armed. Probably any bad luck has worn off by now. The necklace is sturdy, but Galdia carries it like a broken-winged bird. Here you go, let me see. Armor 5. Yeah, give it to Mage. I don't like these guys. I don't like them. To the bow. More area up here. Oh god. It's a long area. Silk step. So that, special armor means I'm flying through. Yes. Now your melee guys, your warriors aren't restricted to swords and spears and whatever. You can get a bow on them. It's just hunters get more stuff with bows. Ooh. No, I want paladin first. Ooh, new armor. Yep, that'll do. And a new sash. Nice. Bonus damage. Doesn't say. Is that stunt damage or? Glad that's over. You right, Julietta? You don't need to worry about me, Bond. I had it handled. But look, there's a building over there. Most of the roof to have holes in it so we can look around. Hey, come check this out. You think she's dead? No, I mean, yes, she's dead, but look. The shield. Company of the Dragon's Paw? Anybody? No? This is the shield of Jilsei Dragon Chunk. What? A whole lot of good it did her in the end. It's technically an artifact. Non-flanking enemies. Not great for her. I'd have to give her a one-handed weapon. I guess it'll have to go to Bond. Try and get some more stuff. Oh, weird. Weird. Oh god. I don't want to get it. Oh, these are really bad. But I also want the LP. Speed. What can we do? I've only got 82 days, so I better prepare some defenses here. I'm guessing it's going to come from here. Can very quickly scout up the area. It might lock the incursions into there. But I don't have high hopes. Damn it. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. What the? There's two. Oh, that's weird. Normally it's just the one. Incursions will travel to your towns, ruining if already ruined. Destroy the side signal. That's so weird. That's why we have the defenses. Usually, the enemies can actually like waste themselves out on your defenses. If their stars are low enough, so this is only a size 2. Each star will be taken out by one defense. This is size 1, raging winds. These are different colours. Maybe just to tell them apart. I don't think it's going to rain again. Show us this cold shrine. Scout Dapple Falcon Beacon. Okay, well that must be it. I will tell you how beautiful you look by firelight, but Angela is lucky to land on you. Aww. And you, darling. No one looks so perfect when all the lights are snuffed. stop mumbling for a second. You hear that? Hushed voices, careful footfalls approach down the gopher green path. To Bond's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. Come forward, strangers, if you're friendly. Come forward slowly. Silence, perhaps a minute of it, is all an answer. Emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then, you don't. They're not fooled by this. We can always offer money. Yes, mistress. Should I offer myself? Introduce us. We can hear your. Ho. Who there? You look like experienced whatever you are. Bandits, rogues, not hounding for captives, I hope. Why? Are you someone important, Bushmaster? Well, I'll move it, you fool. Why do I let you talk to people? Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm. The pair of travellers clamber free of the bracken. Their clothes are fine but tad filthy. Hello, strangers. I'm Clay, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name. That's Redway. Huh? Oops. She knows your name. And why wouldn't she? Redway the Dream Chanter, poet and peerless singer, impossible to turn away an ear which is plucking strings, spinning hours into blind fame's vowels. Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any bad business. By the fire sounds grand. Growler, mistress. Small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Galdia can't help herself. She bends Redway's ear. Your sorts of first performance that actually, moved me in a genuine way. I don't often go for serious poetry, the capital P kind, but I got to listen to your performance of Gilmocene and Valehaven. Masterful. I heard your rendition of Widshaven spoken for an audience of craftspeople who are dry-eyed, I said. Yes, I remember those days. I try not to miss them. Oh, mistress, you needn't say it like that. I do, though. Just that. Nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty prejudices from me. My volume performance is such a physical thing. Most forget. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him, my student Clay there, mistress. I'd love to show you the gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains. Why not try for a small song, even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you? We'd like it. This is actually for cent-half chance. Sometimes you can just straight up fail these. I don't know if I've seen a failure on this one, but I also haven't seen what the apprentice does. Well, am I so poor a teacher you're ashamed to show what you've learned? No, mistress, of course not. So, in Clay, apprentice to Redway the Dreamcatcher, removes his instrument from his case. His features composed take on the style and of dignity. He sings and plays with great skill, a testament to the talents of his mentor. First he performs a somber ballad. Next, a rousing farcical tune to the dour lips up. Smiles in the pool of the warm orange wash of firelight and song. He plays well into the night until others begin to pitch up the stories or songs. The night before the fight at the cold shrine passes easy in good company. Damn. Ooh, spirit. You pretty much want to catch these little guys. They give you bonuses, and they can enchant your weapons. Who would be the fastest? You basically just need to go next to them. Speed sounds good. Stun effect damages up to 3 enemies nearby. Nice. Okay. Don't think I can get them from this angle. Damn it. Sure. Those things have a attack which can drag you towards them, which is why I don't like them. Now I show you flanking. Ooh! Sorry, I just heard a rumble. I'm really lucky in this one. Nice. Nice. You'll have to see it. Speed. I might try and wrap this up. Chapter, yeah. Let's get started. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I know one of these is going to show up at the end of the chapter. Oh, I want the legacy points. I hate it. Okay, so enemies can just go through the mountain. That's cool. Love it. Love to see it. What? How the hell did that... You can't lose your towns, unfortunately. I think that's a game over. Okay. My patrol, and if it doesn't waste it on the defense, then I better go back. Yep. Okay, good. Let's get a lot of LP for that. Oh, interesting. I have to patrol these first. Nuisance? Monster Weaver ringing up me. Terrain looks right. Hills are a tough bunch, but rich. That's the tallest point up ahead. You can get a lay of the land from there. That was, whew, steeper than it needed to be. Quite a view though, I'll say. Oh, what's this? Oh no. Okay, so I mentioned before that this is actually a new, fresh game that I played. I have tried so many times to get this egg. A bit worried what else we'll find. Bond, this isn't safe. What a find! Oh, it's a 50-50 too. Yeah, give me a second. I will be right back. Just gonna sort something out. Okay, dokie. I'm back. Alright, just have to get some water. And now it's raining. You know what? Leave it. So it feels like pouring out fine whiskey. Better to pour out fine whiskey than blood. Pick their way down, not a moment too soon. Up in the nest, the mother eagle lights for a moment, but does not settle. Ooh, she's massive. Definitely a crag eagle. It's coming this way. Yeah, that was pretty close. Galdia, you're right. I'm breathing. Wow, that thing was big. She's back on us. I suppose we could wait until she leaves again. There's no reward for doing it right. Doing the right thing. But remember this feeling and... Ooh, catch it. Shiny, string on a cord. Hey! Health. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, okay. Nope. Not a good idea. Oh good, we've got corruption. Hooray! Oh. Great. Ooh, new bow. Brooch. Well, everyone does have a brooch, I think. Oh, okay. Ugh! Ah, I gotta sneeze! I gotta sneeze! Ah, I can't sneeze! I got no nose! Okay. Why are we still here? Just to suffer. I can still feel my nose. English something in a statement. We should name this place. You think something like Weaver Ring? Well, sure, that's an overall place. But what about the specific clearing or cliff? You think they have names? There are all kinds of candidates for honouring a good fight. Anyway, a little commemoration never went amiss. The top of a nearby mound of stone seemed fit for Bond's vision. It's the most majestic place we're going to find without having to walk much more. The summit of the righteous, I think. Not over the top, but we don't want to undersell ourselves either. Okay. You have an official process for this. One makes one's own. After all, who's going to tell me otherwise? One lit a tiny fire in the crag of the sun stretched out, building a small pile and saying a few words. Riel wondered if he was just in it for the sense of self-importance. But when he came back down, something did feel different. The company took a moment to admire the newly dug summit of the righteous and rang out. Then continued on, hiding small smiles from Bond. Hate it. Oh, now I can investigate it. Oh, I should have looked at the thing. No, we're not going to get another infested tiles. That's good. I'll get some wood. And some bracelets. Bonus damage. Again, what's bonus damage do? I guess? Alright, let's do this. We have a few. None of us knew what had changed the beasts who roamed our wilds. We knew something had lived inside them. Blue, burning hate that frenzied them and left them still. A stone sentence, worse and more deadly than any venom. Today we would finally find out where it came from and why we couldn't stop. Well, Dapplefalcon Beacon looks mostly intact. But we should stay ready. Bond, anything? I don't know, but believe me, I'm not falling asleep back here. Personally, I'm hoping for a few of them gangrel deer things. I just find them endearing. Why? Their approach to the town of Dapplefalcon Beacon, Dapple blah 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 blah, is completely silent. They're all stuck, aren't they? Unforgivable. How many more are there? There's tracks. They go to that barn. Wait, shh, do you hear that? Whatever did this could still be inside. Oh, hooray! Yep. Star. Oh god. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. Oh, what? Jesus. Crap. Channel corruption. Otherwise she's going to take more damage. I should shoot the bottle for me. Yes. Really? Oh, she's been pinned. Really? Ugh. Nice. Woo! 3 levels. New spear. Might make that a secondary weapon. What do you think? Warding of a little mage. Fruit shop. Oh, true. Ooh, encounter. Ooh, okay. Is it dead? Do we know how we killed it? Same way we kill everything. Nothing was beyond this. I think we've proven that. Kentucky stems from its many wounds, hideous convulsions course along the appendages to the extreme of its body. Then... Oh no! Got the mage! No! The thing's tumultuous tail floats across the barn as it plucks up Juliana like a straw doll, her weapon falling unuselessly from her hands as it pulls her in. Juliana, don't panic! A voice leaps from Juliana's mouth. It's like a long voice. Sorry, it's a long voice, weird and discordant, like someone frail and plucking a fiddle who's never picked up one. Still yourselves, bone stacks. This one speaks my words. I can make you die. Why not alike to us? Weak lungs and small minds. Stacks of splintered bones. Blood that will so readily betray you. Why flail for your lives so noisy? You can survive this, just proto-death. You think I am full as you do. I am your God. The Master Ulstryx has promised us silence. The voice dissolves into a sound like rain or distant waves. Ringing rips tighten. A tentacle invades Juliet's ear, who... Stop! Bond leaps forward, lifting a nearby pitchfork and hurling it with thunderous force. Stop, I said! Veep. The tones of the fork sink into Lou's neck. Juliet falls through its tendrils. Here, Gilera and Galdia rush over to make certain of the Goblin's demise. Bond supports Julieta, helping her to stand. Are you in pain? A strange, stony affliction spreads from Julieta's ear. Julieta? This isn't over. I saw its mind. The stone was in its claw. Julia takes a stone from Giela's palm and turning it in front of her eyes, catching slender sunbeams that slice the barn. The strange polyhedral stone is slick with gore and blood. Epicness. Each face is graven with an intrinsic image. The word in the goblin's head was epicness. It's a D12. This town, Dapple Falcon Beacon, these petrified people, even this monster, none of it matters. The epicness fits glistens, sticky and blue. The goblins have a master, Ulstryx, it's called. is looking for something, some myth or secret. I think its riddle is in this stone. I think we have to find out what Ulstryx wants and make sure he doesn't get it. Oh no! Okay, so that's the end of chapter 1. A few hides. Only one fabric. Thankfully at the end you get some stuff taken out of the deck. Oh. Oh, there's a bunch of achievements. Anyway, I'll close that. Juliet had tended to a mystic seed until one day it sprouted. Well, maybe sprouted wasn't the right word. It burst up in a shower of dirt, producing small fond noises. What do you see in me? I'm not a gentlewoman. I guess I don't eat a lot of vegetables, though. Its growth would be incredibly slow, but perhaps endless. Aww. Sorry, I need a drink. The Gorgon's mark grew and crusted over the one side of Julietta's face. It would be a grim reminder of the encounter of the day of Dalkerwood Falcon Beacon Barn. Bond coupled together a proud little statue atop the summit of the righteous. I wouldn't say it does its justice, but at least you know you're somewhere special. When Gier came down with a case of Wildermyth fever, Galdia would come by to feed the pigs and handle the soup pot. You're not putting whiskey in there again. How's it going to be medicinal otherwise? Alrighty, in this part I can upgrade the stuff. Sorry, I need another drink. Let's see, everything with a star is like tier 1. Best is tier 3, but I don't think we'll get there. Tier 2. Lower speed and dodge for armor, or more dodge and stunt chance. So anything that you're missing, like fabrics, you can buy it with LP instead. I think I might do that. Okay. I want to get everyone's armor up. Warding armor and spill damage. Costs more. But I do like spell damage. We've got the LP to spend. We've already got some armor. Might make her the tank. Alrighty, weapons. Do with new sword. A few different choices. It's a two-hander. Knockback. Sword. stuff. Or a wand. What is less range? More critical damage. More warding. Okay. I'll just... oh, we can upgrade the daggers. Sure, let's do that. Let's see, we've got wood, spell threads, and 9 legacy points, and an ingot. Could we make another staff? Torch, but I don't really have anything to make. I guess we'll leave that there for now. Bond fell into the work of deciphering the Epicrest. If this is true, it hasn't always gone smoothly, and processes been almost dripping along. The means of the weird stones have remained inscrutable for years. But today something in his research slides into place. It's not about the value, but the perception of. Now he grows to guess where the enemies might be. Explains why they've had a few years why we've had a few years. Do you see what I mean? Here, imagine you're trying to raise an army. What's the first thing you do? Raise an army? Right, an army, just out of normal folks. I suppose, given them a reason, something to get their blood going, wouldn't be too hard. A symbol. You'd want a symbol to rally support, wouldn't you? Especially if your people are ancient, set in their ways. So say your Ulstryx, our master of Gorgons, needs this thing. What is it, some kind of divine spear? As a symbol to convince the other Gorgons to follow it? Yes, that's what I believe. And why does it need to do that? Why does the spear, or why does it need the support of others like it? What is Ulstryx? Show you. I was able to find other records of Epicrest rubbings. That was my first clue. An Epicrest is like an ancient storytelling device, a way for time and telling a time-honored myth, but maybe in a different order of fashion. That's what I think. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting swept up. I checked the story elements here against some of our older legends. You know, that tall tale, kind of a poem or a song in some places, Queen of the Seas. No, but get to the point. Our stone tells almost the same story. Almost. And according to our version, the spear was laid to rest in a named cavern. It's on one of our maps. So that gives us an advantage, right? We know where it is. But they had a pretty big head start, so... I don't know if this has anything to do with this, but Gorgon sightings are picking up again. Now seems to be a good time for us to get started. It all changed, remember? All the havoc those things caused, and we couldn't stop them. But we're ready this time, aren't we? Vengeance roars in my blood. I plan on feeding it. Full monster every card during battle. And we have more map. And we start here. No, we start down here. But we can recruit from here. There are a few infected tiles. Oh, and they automatically defended one. Okay, I might save it here. Save. Oh. Save. Name the save. Rivers of the lake. Okay. And with that, I think we're pretty much. I've got to get a scoot on. Hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Right. Bye.